Hello, welcome back to Bianca's Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing, I don't know how many people requested this. I think maybe 2 people, I'm not sure. This isn't like highly requested, but I was looking through my request list and this is one of the couples and I wanted to do a couple today. It felt right to do that today. So I'm going to do Shawn Mendes and Camilla Cabello. I think I said that right. So I'm not really familiar with, I'm familiar with the popularity with these two. I know her song Havana, and then they had another song together that was really popular. But besides their music, not really like, I don't really care for this couple. Not anything against them. It's just, it's just I've never really dug into them. Never really felt the need to dig into them. They seem cute. They do seem like a lovey-dovey, like Hollywood couple. So that's just like all I know of them. So yeah, let's start the reading. And again, thank you for almost 400 subscribers. It's really nice to see that the channel is growing. I really appreciate it. So what's the energy like with these two in this relation? And they're together, I'm assuming, because it seemed like they were together when I looked up the name. I actually had to look up the name just to make sure I could pronounce it correctly. And they do seem, sometimes you guys request people that are broken up or together, so I just double check that. I mean, it really doesn't matter, but because the cards are gonna be the cards. But anywho, Shawn Mendes and Camilla, what's the general energy like between them right now in their relationship? Ace of Cups. Okay, all right. 3 of Wands, Knight of Cups. Wow. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of great things happening in their relationship right now. I think there could be a baby on the way. I have the Ace of Cups and 10 of Cups, so there's talking of children, or she's actually pretty open to that, like literally and spiritually. Like, so if they're not looking to have kids, like if I was giving them a personal reading, I would like warn them. But there is kids. I do see they want a lot of things together. There's something with, I think there's more family involved on her end than his end. I feel like their families are also blending in together as well. I think they're looking forward to a lot of things with each other. There's a lot of new things that they want for their relationship. I feel like there's a sense of they're actually pretty happy. That's really the energy I'm getting, like a happy relationship, looking forward to new things. I see an engagement. I see there's an engagement possibly, or it's coming. I see marriage here for sure, or talks of marriage. With the 7 of Wands, which is kind of just them kind of, I feel like, protecting their relationship, even though they're pretty public about it though. I don't think they're, when I looked at the name, they do seem pretty out there. I wonder what their zodiac signs are. Can you guys comment that for me? Because I'm just curious. But what's the general energy like with this relationship right now? True love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Yeah, this is definitely like I'm hearing kindred spirits. They're kindred spirits, so they definitely were meant to meet. Acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. Integrity. Does this situation align with your morals and values? There could be something with, maybe different ideas of marriage, different ideas of when you should get married. I feel like there's a feeling of an engagement here, but just questioning if it's the right time. That's the feeling. But I do feel like this is a positive relationship at the moment. It does feel pretty positive, especially with these cards. These are really beautiful cards to get in a love reading. It's the best love reading I've done on this channel for a while, just right off the bat, the way it's starting. So let's, I'm going to ask, I'm feeling, okay, let me do his energy, how he feels towards her deep down. But overall, it feels happy at the moment. I mean, it feels really good. How does he feel towards her? How does he feel towards Camilla, Shawn? Yeah, this guy really wants a family with her. Or there's something with a pregnancy coming up or something like that. Or something with the family or his family. I feel like is he an air sign, or does he have air in his chart? Or he's really worried. He's a really mental guy. Like, I feel like he is, like, he's happy with the relationship with Judgment and Ten of Cups. He feels like the family loves her. There's something about her and the family and her being pregnant as well. There's something with their families here. And I got the Nine of Swords with the King of Swords. So it's not that anything bad is actually happening, but he does get worried in his head about her sometimes. The Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. I feel like he gets worried about the relationship sometimes, but it's not that much to worry. What is he? Let me ask, why is he worried? Yeah, he gets worried. He feels like stuck with her sometimes. But I don't think, like, I'm asking why it's all happening, but it's in his head, though. He gets worried about, like, the connection not moving forward in the way he would want it to. Because I'm asking why in the Two of Cups, and it's like, I don't think there's anything really wrong here. It's more of like a mental conflict. It's like a worry, like a worrying here. He looks at her as a Queen of Pentacles. He thinks she has a lot of great qualities. He thinks she's here to stay. He respects her with her business and just who she is. I feel like he likes a lot of things about her personality. Yeah, and I got the Star. She crosses off a lot of things on his list that he would like. The Four of Swords. Wow. He feels like she's just really easygoing and she blends into his family really well. Did they recently just meet the family, or there's talks of it's like there's talks of a family and he wants family with her? I feel like the family like loves her. I don't know. I feel like his family loves her. That's what I'm getting. Like, she's always around the family or something. Yeah, it's pretty positive, actually. Like, I think the only thing here is, like, he doubts himself almost, or he has an overthinking problem. Like, I feel like his, could be, what's the chakra for the head? Is it solar plexus or something? Because I feel like something is blocked with his head. Like, he overthinks too much about the connection. But it feels more in his head, if anything. It doesn't feel like it's anything actually happening. Okay, let me get this deck. Alright. Alright, how does he feel towards her deep down? I hide behind material things. I think either he used to be really materialistic, or he kind of has a materialistic type of personality. I feel like he wants a lot of, especially with the Judgment card, he wants a lot of validation for this relationship, especially from his family and his peers, or people he considers family. But it doesn't mean that he doesn't love her, though, because I do feel like he does. Just being near you is intoxicating. He's really, like, it feels like a soulmate type of bond, or like it feels like a really strong spiritual bond, but it also feels like he's just like really like adores her, you know? You and I were too young. I feel like he feels like it's not a negative thing, because it overall is positive. Maybe the worry here is that their age, or people tell them that they're too young or something for stuff, because I keep getting this feeling of his overthinking. It also comes from other people. So I don't know if people tell him that, but it's like, then don't put out your relationship to the world. It's like he hides behind material things in some slight way, subconsciously, like wants to show the world this, wants to show that. But then when people come to him about it, or there's other opinions, it's like, then he doubts. But then don't put your relationship out there, right? That's what I'm thinking, because I'm connecting with his energy, and it's kind of feeling conflicted. Like, he's kind of his head, like, he overthinks everything, like everything. And then at the base I have I love you. So I do feel like he loves this girl a lot. I feel like it is genuine. I feel like he loves showing her off. He loves what people say about her. He loves how she looks with him. as a brand. Like, but it doesn't mean it's not genuine. But I feel like my advice is for him to stop overthinking. And if other people in his circle, it doesn't matter if the family loves her, though. It doesn't matter if the world loves them. It should be about thing, you know? Time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. Put away. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. I feel like there's a sense of, you know, caring really about what people think of his relationship on his part a little bit. Finances. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. I really would recommend him not mixing this relationship too much with business and other people's opinions within his personal life, because that's where the overthinking comes. I do feel like he should be a little bit more low-key with this relationship, not because it's bad, but like that evil eye or anything. I feel like he cares a lot about what people think and about his career, but he does really love her, though. So I don't want, like, if this was a personal reading, right, I would recommend that for him to just stop overthinking. The relationship is fine, and don't care too much about other people's opinions or material things. And then I said, you are safe and divinely protected. He needs to protect his real energy more. That's just what I feel, you know? Overall, it's pretty positive. I really got to be honest. He does really love this girl. Those are just my... That's just my advice off of what I feel for him and what I'm getting through the cards. So let's ask about Camilla. I do think that, like, because when I was looking up the relationship, just to make sure I was pronouncing the name right, you know, this is one of the more public relationships. And I noticed that, like, since I've been reading, they're either, like, actually pretty genuine, or it's really not what it seems. But they all stem from the same thing of, like, trying to let everybody know, like, let everybody know. And sometimes, like, not just for celebrities, just like in your personal life, like, you gotta, like, kind of, like, not everybody's gonna be happy for you, you know, like, not everybody. So to just, I mean, it's good to post, like, I'm not saying don't post, but I do kind of believe in the evil eye, and, like, just, like, not everybody needs to know everything, and sometimes it's not even important for other people's opinions, you know? So, how does Camilla feel towards Shawn? How does she feel towards Shawn? 7 of Wands. She feels like a lot of people... Okay, hers is different. This is really... Yeah, this is completely different. This is completely different. All right, this is different. Right off the bat, subconsciously there's a need to defend herself. I don't know if it's over the relationship or it's towards him. I'm going to ask. But right now she feels defensive about the relationship. She feels a little bit defeated. She feels conflicted. So I'm going to ask why. Why? Wow. Wow, this is so different. She does love him with the King of Cups here, but there's like a... She feels really conflicted. It's like... it was going so great. I don't want to bring... I'm not trying to be negative sometimes when I do readings. It's just I got to be honest. So I got the 7 of Wands and the Devil. She feels towards him in the relationship that sometimes she feels like she has to defend him a lot, or defend herself a lot. She gets anxious. I feel like they're both really anxious people. It could be how they attracted each other. She gets anxious about the relationship as well. She feels like she wants to defend herself. I'm going to ask, what is she defending, though? Because I can't tell if it's through him. She just feels like... Does he have anxiety? Does he have, like, a mental thing? Because I feel like it's not that she doesn't love him, but I feel like it's draining. Like, it feels like... I just heard in my head, it's a lot of work. I got the 7 of Wands, 4 of Swords. She feels kind of tired of defending him or the relationship, or just having to defend or do something, protecting someone. I got the Devil. I don't know if there's addictions here, or somebody has some sort of, you know, negative pattern within their own life. It feels like it's him, because I feel like he's coming up as a Knight of Pentacles, where something that comes with him or in the relationship that's kind of draining, and she's kind of tired of always putting her foot forward, defending. It's kind of draining to her. Oh, sorry. That's my table. It's become like somewhat of a pattern. Five of Swords. She feels conflicted with him. She feels a little bit defeated. Why? Wow. She feels kind of burdened with the relationship. But she loves him, but I feel like she has a lot of, she wants this to be the father of her children. And the King of Cups, she looks at him as the he has great qualities. He's very, and this is from her perspective, like he would make a great father. Does he have a little brother, or has she seen him around kids? Because I feel like he's maternal. He feels kind of feminine to me, but not in like a feminine way, just more of like more on the emotional. She feels more masculine to me. He is like the ideal partner in her. Like he caused a lot of things, but there's also something here where there's like feeling a little bit defeated, feeling like overburdened, like it's a lot to handle. But I don't think it's anything he's doing necessarily. I do think he does have some mental health thing or an overthinking thing. She's also anxious as well. I can't really tell if it's him or just the overall relationship. And then I have Five of Wands and Three of Wands. This is so different from him. His energy like is really different. He's like easy peasy. Everything is perfect. Hers is like deep down, it's like she's just kind of conflicted and it's kind of draining. So why is the Five of Wands here? Page of Wands. Three of Wands. She's just worried about the obstacles here. She's worried. She's really worried about the future with him. I don't know why necessarily. I'm trying to figure it out. I just know the feeling of it. I don't know exactly why. And she looks at him as the King of Cups and the Emperor, so there is an attraction here. She does love him, but it's like it feels like it comes with a lot, you know? It's like I feel like kind of frustrated, or like I don't know. There's something different with her. But it's not like it's like completely negative. It's just more of like she could be going through her own things as well. I'm picking up on some mental health issues. All right, let me get more. Let's do the oracle. How does she feel towards him deep down? Financial challenges are affecting this connection. Are they trying to put their finances together, or there's issues with their working schedules or something? It's either with their jobs or their finances is an issue, or kind of like a challenge on her part. This relationship deserves a second chance. She does want this relationship to work. She does want to, but it feels like with the second chance card, it feels like draining though, on somewhat of a level for her. Past life love. She definitely believes they have like a past life connection. It's hard to break away from their connection. I feel like they have a soul tie. And then I have obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Before I pull out any more cards, here's what I'm feeling. Here's because I'm trying to break this down as best as I can. Because human beings, that's the thing. You guys some of you get annoyed with me, especially in my Sierra and Russell Wilson reading, where it was like, you kind of expected a story. And the thing is, human beings are complicated. Like, it's not, I'm reading for human beings. So like even with this reading now, like I'm even confused because it's really different from his energy. So bear with me, right? Seven of Wands, Four of Swords, feeling tired. She's tired about this relationship on some level. And the Devil, Knight of Pentacles, I feel like it's his energy. There could be something that's not really the most positive that keeps happening, keeps reoccurring. It could be related to mental health issues, because the Devil does represent fear and anxiety. And it's because of financial challenges. That's what I'm getting. So, and I got the Knight of Pentacles as well. So there could be financial issues something with their careers that's affecting this. I got second chance. Maybe they broke up before. I don't really feel that. But I do feel like there's like a lot of pressure on her. She feels like there's a lot of pressure on her with this relationship and with him. And the Five of Swords and the Ten of Wands, I don't feel like she's argues with him a lot, but it just feels like it's burdened. It feels burdened. She feels like there's so much pressure. This relationship deserves a second chance. I feel like that's what this is telling me. There's so much pressure, and he's a great guy. It's not like, I'm not even getting that he does anything to her. The only thing I'm picking up on is he's also really anxious as well, or he doubts himself. He could have anxiety issues. There's something also with her father I'm picking up here. I don't know, with her father. Did she have a good relationship with her father? I feel like there's something that is deeper to this than Shawn. I feel like there's something with love with her. That is also a little bit, I don't know her relationship history. I don't know, something with the father. Because sometimes when I get the Emperor card here in romantic relationships, like there's issues with it. It's not really the person. It could be stemming from something deeper, like you know, an issue with a father figure. It feels deeper. Her energy is way deeper. That's why it's kind of a puzzle figuring her out. Does anybody know her sign or her birth chart? Because she feels like a puzzle. And then I got the Five of Wands with the Page of Wands. There could have been arguments here. She feels there could have been disagreements or just not really seeing eye to eye on something. But it doesn't feel like something huge. Like not sharing the same vision. Also with her career or wanting something new for herself. And the Three of Wands and Nine of Swords is like waiting. But the Nine of Swords is like waiting with a sense of fear. Like you're not really sure about. And it's like she feels like a puzzle to me. It feels confusing to me. She feels confusing to me. I got past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. But she is like, they're connected on some spiritual level, guys. Like, I feel like it's a soul tie or something. And she does have, I got unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. She still needs to heal from some things. It goes kind of deeper than Shawn, to be honest. But whatever it is, it's leaking into the relationship. And I also feel like she's not as sure about where this is going than like he is. I do feel like he feels, I don't want to say he loves her more than her, but I feel like he's more he has more of a positive energy than her. She feels kind of pessimistic about this. But there are reasons for her, and I just feel like she feels like there's a lot of pressure on her with this relationship and with him. I don't think he does anything to her. I'm not even really picking up on cheating. God, I hope not, because this is, from what I'm feeling, like I do feel like these two can work. There's a lot of anxiety here in the relationship. Yeah. So let me get to, I didn't even get to this oracle deck, but it's really, she's kind of like a puzzle, her energy. Okay, how does she feel? How does she feel towards Shawn? I am not available. I don't think she's emotionally available right now. My life is not as together as it seems. Wow, I feel like she's not in the best of spirits right now. We both know I am not the one for you. Oh my God. Wow, I feel like his energy is so different from hers. She is not emotionally available right now as much as he is. Her life isn't as together as it seems. She feels like the relationship puts a lot of pressure on her image. To be completely blunt, it feels like a lot of pressure. And I don't want to say burden because that's really negative. I did say that before, I think, but it's pressure. And we both know I am not the one. She doesn't feel like completely the one for him. Although there is a soul tie and a connection, and she doesn't feel like she can walk away from him, really. She does really feel like drawn to him and connected to him. And it's like, that's genuine. The connection between them is genuine. The only thing is, I just feel like she has things in her life that she should work on, or she should have worked on before she got in a relationship. Because there's things going on with her right now where it doesn't feel like she's in a positive light. He feels more positive to me, and she also feels more masculine than him, which there's nothing wrong with that, but she's more of like a masculine type of energy. I love you unconditionally is at the base. They both had I love you at the base. There is a love here. I just feel like there's mental health issues and all the other things I said. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but yeah. Wow. If I was giving a personal reading to her, I would really recommend on her trying to figure out what she needs for her life. Because, you know, if your life isn't as together as it seems, it's going to be hard to have a perfect relationship, have perfect this, perfect finances, perfect that. Like, it feels like it's like she comes off like she's this perfect. Not everybody's perfect, but everybody's perfect in their own way. But it's more of like she's not as like put together emotionally and mentally. Even with her career, I feel as it comes off like. So yeah, if I had to dig in deeper, I'd have to do like a one reading for her, not about her and Shawn, because it's really confusing to me. I feel like there's like a backstory to this, and I don't know if maybe she went through some relationships before and there's something with her father. I don't know. So she does love him though, but you know that saying, love isn't enough sometimes, you know. So okay. All right, so I guess I'm gonna, that actually was actually surprising, but I really want to know her sign. She feels like a bunch of like, she feels like here and there and here and there, like her. I feel like he overthinks and she like is like blocked. She feels like it's not that she overthinks, she just gets really stressed easily, or she doesn't like a lot of things on her plate. She feels really stressed out to me. All right, she feels so different than him. Okay, let's ask about the future. What's the future looking like for them, for these two? Well, let me ask specifically that, and will these two last? Will these two last long term? Long term relationship. Will these two last? The moon. I don't like that. I don't like this. I feel like the reading was like started great and it's like wah wah wah. Like the more I got into, the more there's something not right here about their future together. And they do love each other. This is a genuinely happy relationship at the moment, but there's some other things that aren't I don't know how to say it. It's just not, it's not healthy to me. It doesn't feel healthy. I don't like this reading. So I got the Moon, Judgment, Seven of Swords. Someone's not going to be honest in this connection in the future. It could be both of them or one of them. There's a lack of honesty, lack of trust. Why is this all happening? Okay. So I got the Ace of Wands. Blow out. Okay. Judgment. Six of Pentacles. Will these two last? Why is this? Okay. Why is the Moon here? The Empress. It could be her energy. You know what's crazy? I see like new things are going to be happening for them. But the Moon card is telling me like somebody's going to still keep things hidden. Somebody's still going to be depressed in this relationship on some level. It feels like her. There could be a possibility of her having a child one day or getting pregnant by him. But I feel like with the Moon, it's going to be hidden, or there's going to be some sort of depression. It doesn't feel that positive with the Moon being the first card. Why is Seven of Swords here? Wow. Somebody's not going to be completely honest or completely giving. I feel like it's There's going to be some challenges in the relationship. And then I have Nine of Swords at the base. Let me get some things to clarify. I'm not sure. It's like, yeah, it's like a yes for the most part. That's going to last a couple more years. But I do see somebody being actually kind of sneaky and not being honest about how they feel, not being honest about what they want. All right. Will these two last long term? Forgiveness, forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. Somebody in this relationship and a couple in the future, I feel like it's more her. They're gonna have like depression, like there's a depression here. Interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. There's something off with their future soulmate. Your soulmate loves and respects you unconditionally. This relationship is leading to a marriage. It's like a yes and a no. This feels like what happened with the Jennifer Lopez and reading. Not that they're gonna end the same, but there's issues here. And it's like, I can't tell. Like, I'm not getting like a specific yes or no. But if they do last, there's gonna be some issues. Like, I do see depression. I see things, somebody not being completely honest. There could be an interference. It doesn't have to be cheating. It just feels like somebody's not being honest. Let's get some. Will they last? Will this be long term? I do see them lasting a couple years, but I don't feel like it's gonna be the healthiest relationship. Forgiveness. There's something better. There could be a child too. I got forgiveness again. I feel like there's gonna be something that happens where one of them is gonna have. There's gonna be something of an apology, or somebody's gonna need forgiveness or something. And then I have recovery. I see bumps in the road with this relationship, but I see them trying to make it work at the end of the day. So it's like a yes and a no. Like, there could be a breakup that we're not aware of behind the scenes, but it comes back around. I see a breakup and then something coming back around. But there's still a sense of somebody not being honest. At the base, I have the situation will improve. They're going to have their bumps in the road. I do feel like they want to make this work with the soulmate card. I do feel like somebody just has to be more honest. I do feel like somebody is... I really don't want to say cheating, guys, but I do feel like there's something off here, like with honesty. And I don't like how I got interference and external parties intruding on this relationship. You know, if I felt like it was cheating, I would outright say cheating. I don't really feel like it's cheating, but it's feeling like a betrayal. Like, it feels like getting other people in the relationship. And I don't know if it's like other people's opinions, or I'm just assuming since they're so public that they're going to need to kind of chill and like kind of like fall back a little bit. And there's a thing of forgiveness. I think they're going to forgive each other or want to heal the relationship. If there's anything of someone being not honest, or just some sort of like, you know, I see a bump in the road, and I feel like it's a bump in the road because there's lack of honesty. But I see things, there's something better in recovery. So I feel like they will come back around. And it is a soulmate connection. And I got marriage at the base, so I do see a marriage for them. And I got the situation will improve. So I do feel like, yeah, they'll last for overall, but it's not going to be easy. There's a possibility that these two will last like long. It'll be more long term in a sense, but it's not going to be easy. And honestly, even if I'm wrong, like even if they do break up, it's not like they're always going to have like a soul tie. There's a soul tie here. I feel like they were meant to meet. And I got forgiveness twice, so I feel like there's going to be healing here. Even if there's issues, there's going to be a healing. Okay? So, what an interesting reading. This reading was all over the place. But overall, I don't even know these two, but the feeling I get, it does feel like an intense love story, really. Yeah, interesting. Let me know what you guys think about the reading. This is really intense. I wish these two the best. You know, my opinion still stands on, you know, keeping relationships a little bit more private, especially if you're a celebrity. I just think sometimes things can go to your head. That's what I'm feeling with this reading as well. They need to kind of be more private. You know, if they care too much about people's opinions, it could affect them. But anywho, I'm gonna close out the reading. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next videos. Bye.